Got a quick video today. Our drain stopper got stuck down and the lever doesn't work anymore. And officially wife has asked me to fix it. Quick tip, don't try to use a flat blade screwdriver to get under here. It totally won't work. So you can just stick a screwdriver in the drain slot and lift up and the thing will come right out. You can just pull it out. Once you take your screwdriver out, it just comes right out. Just got some basic tools here. I went and picked up a pop-up drain assembly from Menards. The only thing you really need to choose is make sure the finish is the same as your sink. This is the brushed nickel. And then the other thing is there's an overflow port on there, and you're going to need that if you have an overflow sink. But I think the ones that are made for overflows are compatible with the ones that don't have an overflow. As far as I understand, this lock ring is important, so we'll have to save that. All this just kind of stays in there. And then I can let this out to the top. This hole is gross in the sink, so I'll try and clean it out as best as I can. Don't know what that is. So, take a look. It looks like it's about the same size, which is good. All the other stuff I will put in later. This has to come off. Ah! Already losing parts, huh? Okay, and this comes off. Maybe not, maybe the top comes off. Yep, that's it, top comes off. This gets screwed on. This gets put up to the bottom, it looks like. That washer is clearly not far enough. Let's try again. So that goes in all the way, and look, that sits perfectly in there. So we'll go ahead and tighten it up from the bottom. So now I just make sure this is centered, and let's tighten that up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to get that into the P-trap first. Let's see if that's gonna work. Might have to take the whole P-trap off. Don't really want to do that because not only is it gonna be gross, but it's gonna smell like sewer gas. Now off comes the P-trap. I think it's a reverse thread. I'm gonna clean that out. Okay. Yeah, it already smells great. Okay, this is simple. Get it lined back up. Don't cross thread like I am. Just tighten it back down. That's tight. That's tight. Okay, so now we're back to where we were. Now we need this piece. Should go in there like that. Ah. So this forms a seal. Assume that goes on that side. The only thing is I don't know if this little lever part goes up or down. Don't know what that does exactly. So now that goes in there. I'm going to check to make sure that I can still actuate the drain. Yep, that's great. So let's make sure that bushing is seated in there like it should be. Tiny little Teflon bushing. Oh, this little wing nut flies on there. Make sure that bushing's still in place. Well, oh, okay, this is cool. So if you adjust this, you can adjust how much force it takes to actuate that. That's cool. So this just hooks on here, and then this little spring clip goes in place to hold it where you want it. One thing I noticed is I'm actually gonna have to turn it 90 degrees, so I'm gonna have to loosen this up again and turn it back behind the sink. The speed connect doesn't care which direction it goes, but the non-speed connect, old style, definitely does. My sink is leaking a little bit up there, so I gotta figure out what that's all about. Some people like to put some plumber's putty in there, and I think I might end up doing that. Just caution, do not tighten the plastic nut. So I just want to make sure that I've got some travel so I can adjust. Where I want it to sit, so it looks like it's wanting to go in this second hole here. What I'll do is I'll slip this spring clip on, slip it over the second hole, and then give it a little pinch, and that goes right on there, just like that. I just gotta tighten up that nut. There's a 7-inch pair of Knipex in existence, and I always wondered why anyone would want a smaller pair of pliers, and this is why. Okay, that should be in there nice and good. Let's take a look up top. So now, look at that. Nice. I'm gonna check that seal on the bottom one more time, but we should be good. Just make sure this is not over tight. It's like the fish recipe I found online. Cook fish until done, don't overcook. Oh, that should do it.